Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Ugh. I'm losing my mind. What's going on, guys? Add to Cart Ed here, and today I have another mouse, which is the Logitech G502 Lightspeed, and that's the wireless version of this previous wired G502, with slight changes on there, very small changes, but great changes nonetheless. Before I move on, I want to say, how's everybody doing? Are you okay? I miss all my friends, and I miss just being out, but we're all gonna get through this, and hopefully you're all okay. I'm with you guys. I'm gonna try to put as much content as I can, on this platform as well as Instagram and anything else. I just kind of hopefully you guys are some kind of entertainment. I know not a lot of things in my stuff is entertaining, but there's some things that are kind of relevant, especially like the mouse if you're working from home. This is a great gaming mouse, but it can also be your one and all mouse if you happen to have that. I'm gonna link up here my previous video. One of these corners, I never remember which one it is, but one of these corners is gonna have the video from the last one I have, which is the Corsair Iron Claw wireless. I love the mouse. It was a great mouse, but it just kept disconnecting, and that can't have that if it keeps disconnecting. Even if it's one game out of 6 that I've had, that's still a big problem to me. It should work for the cost that it came in. This is a little bit more expensive than that one, but no disconnecting. It's working flawlessly, and let's just get into it.
So, first thing I noticed opening the box, taking a look at this mouse, is that it is a very aggressive mouse. It has very pointy edges at the very tips of the left click and right click, and the right click is a little further out, and but that's because it's designed for a right-handed person and it's ergonomic.
Offers good support. It is ergonomically correct.
And let's go ahead and peel this off. Yep, everyone seems to love that right there. And looking at the bottom, you have this little geometric shape that you can find pretty much all around the mouse. Let's look inside the box here, and boom. Big old Logitech logo, if you weren't already aware of what mouse it is. Boom! Another Logitech sticker if you want to put a decal on your car to show you're a Logitech fanboy. Then you have your manual here, of course, showing all the buttons and things and instructions and all that. And your braided USB cable with this USB 2.0 and micro USB to plug into the PC for charging as well as just playing when the battery's down. And this little case here, nice little cool case, actually has all the additional weights to change the weight of the mouse if you want a heavier mouse. Comes with 2 4-gram weights and 4 smaller 2-gram weights. Then here you have your little USB dongle receiver and your, I guess, dongle that's supposed to plug into the USB, and you can place on top of your desk or somewhere near your mouse, so that way you're getting better reception from your mouse transmitting to the receiver. And below you have this little plate that covers up that has 2 little magnets that you can go and satisfyingly just pop back in place. And you can put your weights there just under that little base plate, or take off the full plate next to the optical light. And then you have your 4 additional weights that you can put on there to change the weight completely. So if you've been hitting the gym, getting your pump on, then put all the weights on there by all means. Let's get some workout in there. But you can definitely change it and adjust it how you want. And looking at the mouse without the weights at all, no weights in there, it's 115 grams. And when you put all the weights in there, the 2 4-gram weights under it and the 4 2-gram weights, the weight comes in at a whopping, wait for it, 131 grams. Okay, so this is the Logitech G Hub. Pretty much you're going to want to download this to set all your preferences and pretty much set up the mouse. Right here's a primary and the logo. The only two places that you can really change your RGB, which is the logo, the big G right there, and then there's the three little bars that are kind of your battery. So I'm assuming that's a primary. So not really much as far as the RGB range, but it's completely fine with me. You can change the rate of how fast these things move, and then sync your lights up here. So you go on to the next key assignments here. There's quite a few. You have your left click, your right click, then you have your middle click, left click, right click for the scroll, where you can actually move to your left and right and middle click. And then I have copy and paste here. These are normally the DPI out of the box, but I change it to copy and paste for when I'm doing work. I can change that later. Then this button in the middle just kind of gives you the battery life. If you click it, tells you where you're at with the battery. And then that little button in the middle will change the mouse wheel to go fast or have clicks. Then there's a little button over here is a sniper button or DPI button, so it changes the DPI to make it move slower when you're sniping and scoped in. Then you have your side buttons that are forward and back, which is pretty natural for your browsing. Then you go into the commands, and then you have your keys here. You can set up certain keys to the each click. Then you have your actions and pretty much set a lot of things here. Pretty much you have macros and a lot of things that you can set up for these clicks to do things that you probably really don't need to do, but whatever. Then you have your sensitivity here to DPI. You have your standard set DPIs here, but you can also move all the way up to 16,000 if you really needed to go to move that fast across the screen. But yeah, that has the option to go to 16,000. I have it set pretty low here because I don't need to move the mouse that far. But that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to the sounds of the mouse. So I played 30 minutes each in 6 different titles with this mouse to test it out. And with all 6 games, it was working flawlessly. There was no disconnecting. The receiver was on my desk, but of course it's still in a wireless setting. I didn't have to really move or adjust very much straight out of the box. I did very light adjustments, which is just a couple of the mouse buttons, which I don't really use a DPI button on there, so I disable that, and I have it for a different function. But as far as mouse usage during games, it's perfect. The sliding was pretty good. I have a leather mouse pad, so I don't really, because I don't really use a lot of mouse space, even though it's kind of big. I don't swing my mouse very far or around. I'm more heavy on the movements on the WASD keys, so I don't really. I have my DPI set somewhere in the middle. It's I think 1600 DPI, maybe 800. But you can see here I don't really move my mouse and fly across the mouse pad very often. I also lift my mouse pretty often, so. As far as that though, the button clicks feel great, the movement's good, and the games just felt really comfortable all around.
Alright guys, that's it. This is the G502, by far my favorite mouse now. I'm using it for everything. In fact, I pretty much use it for an entire week, but you know, I still switch back and forth with the other mouse, but I love it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up down below. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this mouse, and tell me what kind of mouse you're using right now. I know there's a lot of Logitech fans out there, and a lot of people who actually really love this G502 as well. There's a lot of videos out on YouTube. So if you're one of those people, just a little enthusiast, go leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. Otherwise, if you've gone this far, you've watched most of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Help me out. It takes no time at all. Just go down there, click the button, and you're subscribed. And other than that, thank you so much. I'll have some more videos coming up. Stay safe, guys. Be healthy. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. And stay cool.